we are crossing the Czech Bridge. You can look to your left.
I really much prefer the views and the architecture in Czech as compared to when I was in Germany. This is the biggest castle in Europe. Now we are going into the castle and there are guards at the side and people are just taking pictures with them. Like, that's, you know, kind of disrespectful in my opinion. It's so sad. They have to maintain this stoic expression. Yet here we are. Of course, both countries have really cool history. It's just that the sites over here are something I've never seen. It's very European, and I guess the German buildings were more similar to Russia because of the whole Russian history. I was from a Catholic school for a good decade of my life, and this place really seems very nostalgic. Like, does this not remind you of some chapel in CHIG? It's really beautiful. I love it. So it's evident that the president is not in because the president's standard, which is a special flag, is not present. So
that's fine.
we're finding it so difficult to find ale opravdu budeme nové si nové things for the metro. This is the cathedral. Very beautiful. I mean, everything in the world. This is the most important Roman Catholic church of the country. I like it. So the new town of Prague, Charles Bridge, and this cathedral that was built in 1344 was founded by Charles IV, King Charles IV. Actually, there are other really important places, really famous places that are built / discovered / built by him. This is the Western Wall, less than 100 years old. And this is the Gothic part, so that was a new Gothic part. And this chapel is built right above his grave. This door is so heavily guarded that only 7 important people in the country have it, including the presidents, etc.
Raised up to heaven, became patron saint.
These are the confession pods, confession rooms. If you want to confess, I'm here to listen. So the story about Saint James, the one with the 5 stars over his head, is that he was a confessor. So he listened to people's confessions. However, when he refused to tell the king the secret of his wife, he was actually put in a basket and thrown off the Charles Bridge by the son of King Charles IV. And they didn't mean to murder him, but he eventually drowned when the basket, flowed really far across the river. And when he was found and identified, they saw 5 golden stars on the river surface, and that's why he's always seen with the 5 stars on his head. This is the 14th century mosaic on the Last Judgment. So I'm in the Royal Palace now, and it shows like Gothic architecture, but let me show you. These windows are the first signs of like the Renaissance era already. And you see see the sheer size of this place. They have multiple users, so it's not just for like the royal users or anything per se, but it can also be used as a marketplace. So this is Maria Teresa. She's the Queen of Europe, but of course the picture is fake because she has 16 children, so she has never been this slim. She's almost always pregnant. So you see the 5 stars on the head. Do you know who that is? Correct, it's Saint John. This is the Basilica of Saint George, and yeah.
More massive.
These were originally created for the guards, but then in the 1600s they were replaced by the goldsmith. This reminds me of one of my cats. So here you see wooden postcards, but technically paper postcards are also wooden. Interesting bookmarks. Beautiful viewpoint. I literally read that as bihun. So this is the Charles Bridge. This is not the part where the guy died. I'm going there soon, so we are now climbing up the Linden Bridge. It's really all the medieval boats and everything. It's one of the strongest bridges, right? It survived natural disasters and flooding because of the pyramid structure, how it protects it, and how it precisely comes down what was needed to lay the foundation. After these statues. I have a thing for fairy. Oh, it's electric lol. So they say if you touch it, it means that you will come back to Prague. I feel like I've been transported back to the medieval times. Look at this. What is that? The Magnum flavors here are quite cool. So imagine if I take this and become a millionaire. For all the castles were built, this is the oldest part of the country from the 8th century. So it's really truck came and started spraying water. It's like really cooling. It's nice. So there are so many things you just stick with every third stop.